Hey there, aquarium lovers and snail enthusiasts. Before we dive into the slow but totally worth it world of Nerite snails, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss another shell-shocking episode of underwater fun. Because today, we're talking about the little round zebra-striped legends that keep your tanks clean, your algae at bay, and your heart surprisingly full, the Nerite snail. These adorable slowpokes might not be as flashy as a betta fish or as dramatic as a cichlid, but they've got personality, style, and some genuinely hilarious quirks that make them the unsung heroes of the aquarium world. So grab a comfy seat, take a deep breath, and let's slide, slowly but surely, into the 10 fun facts about Nerite snails. 1. They're nature's tiny vacuum cleaners. Let's start with the obvious. Nerite snails are the clean freaks of the aquarium world. They eat algae like it's their full-time job, because it basically is. Green algae, brown algae, diatom algae, you name it, they'll munch it. They clean your glass, your plants, your rocks, and even that fake castle you regret buying. If your aquarium looks like a mossy swamp, just add a couple of Nerite snails, they'll turn it into a 5-star underwater resort in no time. Seriously, they're like little janitors with shells. And the best part? They work 24/7 and never complain. 2. They can't or won't have babies in fresh water. One of the best things about Nerite snails, and the reason fish keepers love them, is that they can't reproduce in fresh water. That's right, no baby snail explosion. No waking up one day to 500 unexpected house guests. Nerite snails lay eggs, but those eggs need brackish or salt water to hatch. So in your freshwater tank, you might see tiny white dots. They're unhatched eggs, but don't panic, they won't turn into an army of mini snails. They're basically the responsible adults of the snail world. They know how to say, "Not now, Karen, it's not the right environment." 3. Their shells are tiny works of art. If fashion designers ever made snail shells, they'd look like these: zebra nerites, tiger nerites, horned nerites, olive nerites. Every species comes with its own wild pattern and color. Some look like marble, some like tiger stripes, and some are pure minimalist chic. It's like having a collection of tiny living jewelry gliding through your tank. Each shell is unique. No two nerites are ever the same. They're nature's custom designs, handcrafted by the universe itself. 4. They take lazy days very seriously. You might think your snail is dead, but don't panic yet. Nerite snails have a strange habit of going completely still for hours or even days. They might even fall over on their backs, looking dramatically lifeless, only to wake up later like, "Oh hey, I was just napping." They're basically the introverts of the aquarium world. They love their alone time, their naps, and their peaceful algae snacks. If your snail isn't moving, don't start the funeral music. Give it time. It's probably just recharging its snail batteries. 5. They're escape artists. Yes, seriously. You'd think a snail couldn't cause much trouble, right? Wrong. Nerite snails are known for their Olympic-level climbing skills. They can crawl right up the glass, onto the lid, and sometimes out of the tank. So if your Nerite snail suddenly disappears, check the floor or your filter. They're little explorers who don't always realize there's no water outside the tank. Make sure your lid is secure, or you might find your snail halfway across the living room wondering what went wrong in life. 6. They're picky eaters, but in a cute way. While Nerite snails are incredible algae eaters, they have standards. They won't eat everything. They prefer soft algae, that green or brown film on your glass. They'll ignore hard algae, like the stubborn spots on your tank decor. If there's not enough algae, you can treat them with algae wakers or blanched vegetables like zucchini or spinach. They're basically the health nuts of the aquarium world. No chips for me, thanks. I'm on an organic algae cleanse. 7. They're smarter than you think. Nerite snails may move slowly, but they're surprisingly clever. They remember feeding spots, navigate obstacles, and even learn which parts of the tank have the best snacks. And if they sense poor water quality, they'll climb up to the surface, like your own tiny water quality warning system. It's like having a living thermometer and maintenance crew in one adorable shell. 8. They're world travelers, in spirit. In the wild, Nerite snails are found all over the world, from African rivers to Asian coastlines to South American streams. They thrive in both freshwater and brackish water, and their adaptability makes them one of the most widespread and resilient snail species out there. When you bring one home, you're not just getting a pet, you're inviting a little piece of global nature into your tank. 9. They get along with everyone, mostly. Nerite snails are peaceful, polite, and mind their own business. They don't bite, don't fight, and don't gossip. You can keep them with shrimp, small fish, or even other snails. They'll just cruise around, cleaning algae, and pretending not to care about anyone's drama. However, avoid keeping them with aggressive fish like puffers or loaches. Those guys see nerites as crunchy snacks. Otherwise, they're perfect community citizens, the friendly neighbors of the aquatic world. 10. They're surprisingly emotional. Yes, really. Okay, maybe emotional is a stretch, but anyone who's had a Nerite snail for a while knows they show personality. They react to light, sound, and touch. They seem to recognize their owners, especially at feeding time, and some will even crawl toward your finger when you tap the glass. And when they're happily gliding around the tank, cleaning and exploring, you can't help but smile. They remind us that even the tiniest, slowest creatures can bring huge joy into our lives, one little slime trail at a time. At the end of the day, Nerite snails aren't just tank cleaners. They're tiny, peaceful reminders of patience and simplicity. They don't rush, they don't stress, they just keep moving, one slow glide at a time. And somehow that's incredibly comforting to watch. If your aquarium feels a bit dull or overrun with algae, add a few of these charming little shells. They'll brighten your tank, bring balance to your ecosystem, and maybe teach you a thing or two about slowing down and enjoying the small things. So before you slide away like a snail late for dinner, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and tap that bell icon because we've got more hilarious, heartwarming, and fascinating pet facts coming your way every week. Drop a comment below and tell us, have you ever caught your Nerite snail trying to escape? Or maybe you've named yours something adorable like Shelby or Turbo. Share your stories. We'd love to hear them. Until next time, keep your tanks clean, your water calm, and your snails happy.